Hello, hello. I don't know if you guys can see me. I don't know where everyone is. Let me share my screen. Good morning. Oh man, can German 40 relax? I've been waiting for sales, but we just missed my zone. What are we doing? We can see you. Okay, you guys can see me. Quickly, can you guys see my screen? Ah, there we go. Okay. I don't know why like the camera looks like that, but it is what it is. This is very annoying. I was basically looking to sell German 40 from up here, which is, if you look to the left, it was a 1 minute inefficiency right there. But we just about missed it, and it's very annoying because I'm hesitant to take these sells until we can tap this and then get us some sort of confirmation. I don't want this to leave without me. But currently, I am just waiting on German 40 to come up into this 1 minute inefficiency. Is German 40 correlated to Euro USD? I don't think so. Gold moved without me this morning. Annoying. Okay, German's pushing up again. Can we sweep this high, come into this 1 minute, get some sort of confirmation, and then take sells? That would be ideal. Can you guys see my video fine, or is it like cut in between like 2 frames or some crap? Because I don't actually know how to fix it. No. What's going on? No. There we go. I think that's better. There we go. Okay, let me turn this bit to me. Right. Well, I guess I'm on my own today. So yeah. All you have is me. So let's have some fun. So basically, I'm looking for German 40 sells from this 1 minute inefficiency over here. We haven't tapped it yet. We're very, very close. But even though we do tap it, I would want price to tap into that 1 minute inefficiency, then break structure to the downside to give me some sort of confirmation. So something like that. So then I would want to enter like there with my stop loss above. So ideally, that's what I'm kind of looking for. But we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Hello. How many people got? 40 people. Nice. Okay. Sorry if I keep looking down because I am on my phone just waiting to enter. So yeah, let's see. Okay, we've just tapped into that 1 minute. Let's see what we can do. I might risk it. I might just enter right now. Very risky. Very risky. But I think I'm going to just enter. Right, I'm in these shorts. Very risky, by the way. So don't think this is going to be a win just because I entered. I take lots of losses because I'm stupid. But I have literally just entered this randomly, just tapping that zone. So yeah, my stop loss is, let's see, where is my stop loss? Yeah, it's just above this high over here. There we go. So I've entered these shorts. Very risky. Ideally, you want first price to break this low to give some sort of confirmation. There is zero confirmation on this trade, so I'm just entering out of a whim. It probably won't even work, so I'm just letting you guys know that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I shouldn't really be in this trade. That was a very stupid entry. There is zero confirmation. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. This is probably going to hit my stop. I don't know why. I should have just waited for some sort of confirmation, but that's on me. Can we please push down? Can we please push down? Okay, so we've gone past the inefficiency, but we're still within the 1 minute order block. This is a very risky trade. Very stupid one. But we'll see. So the confirmation that you should wait for to confirm whether we are going to shift bearish is for price to move down, to break this low, move up, and then continue down further. So you would want to break this low. Once we break that low, then you want a retracement into some sort of 1 minute inefficiency that's created on the way down. And that's where you enter your sell with your stop loss above the high. That is what a confirmation entry is. So that is what you should wait for. This is a very risky entry. I've just entered just because we've tapped the zone. But when you wait for a confirmation like this, this will indicate to you that it's a strong zone and it's a valid zone because we are getting a market structure shift and the trend is shifting towards bearish. So that's a safer way to go about it. I just entered because I'm bored. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. We have rejected it nicely, though. If we can see this one bearish 1 minute candle. Something's on my thumb. Okay, we'll see. I mean, I'm in this trade, so we'll see. And my target, first TP, is the Asian lows right here. I would expect this Asian low to be swept. Yeah, so I would expect this Asian low to be swept. That would be my first TP, but my overall target is right here. You see this big 1 minute candle that pushed up? That was actually just a gap. So market opened with a huge gap. So I'm just basically targeting the fill of that gap. So that's why I'm in shorts right now. So yeah, something like this would be, oh, we're pushing nice. This will be like a 1 to 8 risk to reward. So we'll see what pair. This is German 40. This is German 40. Let me, does that help? I just zoomed in. But yeah, this is German 40. I have entered shorts up here. I am literally just expecting these Asian lows to be swept and this gap to be filled. We are pushing down nice. Nice. So yeah, if you guys have also entered this trade, well, nice, I guess, because you took the risk. But again, this was a very risky trade because we didn't really have any confirmation. Gold is coming down. Looks like it's going up right now. I wanted it to come down to here to take a buy, but we just kept going up, which was quite annoying. All right, so we have 48 people. Okay, let me share this stream on my channel, GuardianTV. How's everyone doing today? Very good. And how are you? I'm good. I'm good. I took some stupid trades this morning during Asia session. It was very, very stupid. I don't know why I did that, but my whole Zflow model was telling me buy, and I just placed a sell because I was stupid. It was like 3 a.m. in the morning. I woke up. I was just like, oh, let me just place sell. Hey man, what's your strategy? Well, this is my strategy. We can see Asian range was consolidating on German 40. Yeah, so let's go over this trade, why I'm looking for sells, right? So German 40, we had Asian range, which has been consolidating. And when you look at the hourly time frame, you can see the 7 a.m. candle has no bottom wick. So we started pushing up with no bottom wick. That means there were no orders over there for sells. So that's inefficient pricing. And then we also have this gap over here where market open at 11 p.m. UK time. We open with a huge gap. You can see this big candle right here, no bottom wick. So that's a huge gap. So we have this gap that needs to be filled. We have this 7 a.m. candle that pushed up pre-London with no bottom wick. And if you look at the 1 minute time frame, we have this 1 minute order block / 1 minute inefficiency right there. And that has literally just been tapped into during London session, which swept the highs of pre-London and Asian, right? So we pushed up, and we have Asian lows that are unswept after it's been consolidating. So we have 3 magnets pulling price down. We have the 7 a.m. candle with no bottom wick. We have the Asian range that consolidated. So we have sweep of Asian high, where if it's consolidating, then we expect a sweep of Asian low as well. And so now we are basically anticipating the Asian sweep of the lows. And we also have this gap down here. So that's why my bias is bearish on German 40. And if you look at the daily candle as well, just look, what the flip? Okay, just looking at the daily candle, we pushed up with no bottom wick. Now, as we know, most candles, if you look at them, they have top wicks and bottom wicks, right? So if a candle on the daily time frame has no bottom wick, it's a more likely chance that we're going to make that bottom wick eventually, right? So candles typically have both bottom and top wicks, but if we only have a top wick, no bottom wick, you can expect that candle to maybe flip bearish and continue down. Or if this daily candle doesn't flip bearish, you can expect the next few days at least to come down to this region where there has been no bottom wick. So that's kind of how candles work. So that's why I am just bearish on German 40. Right, I think, okay, we've got a market structure shift now, but I'm glad I entered up here. But it's a very, very clean trade, right? 1 minute order block up here, Asian consolidation, sweep of Asian highs, tapping into the 1 minute order block / 1 minute inefficiency, which is a fair value gap. You take your sell, target Asian lows. It's simple, you know, consolidation. So that's accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Simple. Very, very, very simple trade right here. Bloody hell, we're pushing down. If we fill in that gap, that'll be like 40K flipping out. That'd be a nice payout. And this is on my funded account. Right, I'm going to make my trade risk. Should I make my trade risk free? Let's see. So 3 minute, we have this 3 minute inefficiency right here, which we could tap into. And we are currently creating a 3 minute inefficiency as well. We still got 1 minute 40 left. So like, for example, look, this isn't an inefficiency yet because this candle hasn't closed. So we can easily just push up, and this wick won't really be an inefficiency, if you get what I mean. Like, that fair value gap hasn't been formed yet because the candle hasn't closed. But I'm just saying, if we do kind of close like this, then we can expect maybe the next candle to kind of do that, or we could come up even higher. But I think my entry should be safe. But yeah, I love you, Zamco. I love you too. So right here, you guys saw it live, yeah? People that think, oh, Zamco's scammer. Yeah, I don't know how I scam, but okay. Scammer or fake payouts or whatever. Bro, I just took a trade live with you. This is what I do every single day. Trading's very simple, you know. It's not easy, but it's simple. I'm taking the trade right in front of you live. Like, you know, here we go. And look, I'll show you my MT5. I'll show you my MT5. There we go. I took that sell, German 40 up 11K right now. So 12K now, 13K flipping out. But yeah, this is what I do. So for people that were the people that don't know me, or because I've never streamed with GuardianTV, so it's nice to see a few new people here. So yeah, this is me, and we are in this German 40 sell. They're jealous of your success. What's his TP? My TP is this candle right here, because this is where the gap will be filled. Right there. But the first TP, which is the safest TP, I'll tell you that, because we might sweep this Asian low and then we might just start going back up, and then maybe tomorrow we'll come down to fill this gap. I don't know when that gap will be filled, but minimum, I can expect this Asian low to be swept today. I love you, Zami. I love you too. I love you very much. So yeah, we're just waiting on German 40 to do its thing. Right, so we're coming up to this 3 minute right here that was created. Might expect this 3 minute or the next one to wick into this zone and then continue further down. Or we might have a deeper retracement up into here. I don't expect that. I would expect just a retracement into this one to then continue down further, just because of how bearish we are. I would be break even. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't even made a break even. But yeah, at this point, I should be break even, because there's no reason for price to come up to all the way here. Maximum, it should come up to here for this 3 minute inefficiency right there. But I don't really expect that based off currently how bearish we're moving. I would expect a small retracement into this 3 minute to then continue down. Sujoy, trade logic. Just rewind the video and you'll see my explanation. Right, I'm gonna make this break even. Stop loss at entry. Bro, we are pushing. Breaker block for the continuation. No, I don't really look at breaker blocks, but I guess you're considering this area as a breaker block area. Fair enough. I get, okay, you know what I see. I see what you mean. Bro, we seeing this. This is a good trade. I've been waiting on this. You know, this whole morning I had a 300K funded account ready with no trades on it. Just ready. And I was so tempted to take gold trades or try enter early over here. I was saying, no. I need London Open to push up higher to tap into that 1 minute order block that's sitting right there. And after we tapped that, only then did I enter. So I'm glad that I didn't take stupid trades on the account beforehand. I waited for that area to be tapped. But yeah, look at this melting. Flipping out. Damn. Let's see. Okay. 14K on a 300K funded account right there. No scam, no lies. You can see the numbers right there. Look at the screen. So you know how people sometimes question or like add in the comments like they see the huge payouts and stuff, and they think, how did he do that? This is how. I have my trading strategy. I wait for my confirmations and I just take my trade. Someone with your knowledge shouldn't be scared of taking trade. Yeah, I mean, I'm not scared. I took the trade and I had my stop loss exactly where it should be, because if we start breaking above that area, then the zone fails regardless. So I wasn't scared. I knew my risk. I had my stop loss there for a reason, and the area held. Right, I'm gonna get comfortable because I've got nothing else to do now, because I'm in this trade, so there's nothing really for me to do now except just sit around. Do you ever get scared to enter a trade though? No, I don't ever get scared to enter a trade anymore. I did previously because I had money that I couldn't lose. So if I had lost it, I would be very worried, right? But now I'm in a position where I have money that I can invest and I can happily lose, and I don't mind. So I know what I'm risking. When I take this trade, I know my risk and I'm happy and I accept that. If I lose that money, it doesn't bother me because I've accepted that will be my loss. So I'm not scared anymore when I take trades. Will I be annoyed if I take a loss? Sure, that's natural, but I'm not scared, if you get what I mean. It's like I have my setup, it's telling me to sell, fine, I'll take a sell, you know? Do you see any correlation with German 40 with US indices? I see NASDAQ and German 40 kind of move similar. You said you attempted to enter a trade on gold. What made you not enter? Because basically, as gold was going up, basically, look. What happened was, at 3 a.m. when I woke up, we had this big hourly inefficiency. Let's go to the, what time frame is that? Yeah, let's just look at this, right? So we have this big hourly inefficiency. So right here, I was expecting gold to come down to this hourly inefficiency to then go up. So I was thinking maybe I should just take a sell on gold, expecting it to come down to here. And then I can maybe also catch the buy. So I was scared to, I'm not really scared, but I was like debating whether or not I should take this sell. And I'm very, very happy that I didn't, because I would have just got smoked, right? And the buys, I missed it. Basically, we had a push up right here. We had this market breakout structure to the upside. And then we had this 1 minute inefficiency. So this is where I woke up in the morning. It was at 3 a.m. And I saw gold is right here. And I was thinking, we have this hourly inefficiency that hasn't been tapped below. And I wanted to buy, but I didn't, because I was expecting price to come lower. And I should have, because we just kept going up. So yeah, a bit annoying, but oh well. How do you manage the fear of missing a big profit when you hold your trade too? Well, I hold my trade to very logical areas. Like, for example, I will not consider closing this trade minimum until we sweep this Asian low. Like, that's because based off my data, I know that majority of the times we should sweep this Asian low, especially if we've been consolidating. So I have no reason to close this trade until we sweep this Asian low. After this Asian low, yes, it is riskier to be holding down to the gap, because I don't know if that gap's going to be filled. Okay, now we're tapping into this 3 minute that was created. We shall see if we can reject this area. It is in a premium area. Let's see. Yeah. We are coming up into this. So now look, if you mark out your fib from the high to the low, you can see now we have retraced into more than 50%. So that's a premium area we are in right now. So you wouldn't want to sell below premium with a below premium. You want to only sell above premium. So now we've tapped into a premium area. So now we might see a rejection down. And yeah, it's a 1 minute inefficiency as well. Perfectly right here. You see? So when people ask what fair value gaps should I take, you wouldn't want to take this one down here, because if you look at the overall structure from this high to this low, the swing high to the swing low, we retraced up into a 50%, which is premium, and only then are we now rejecting. Do you guys see how this all works? It's happening live as I'm saying it. When you have this understanding of the market, it's very simple, and you can just predict why the market should move, when and where, etc. Was I not just saying we're in a premium now, so now we should probably push down? And you see, it just works. So everyone that was trying to sell there on the little retracement, they get smoked because they don't understand simple concepts like premium and discount. Partially booked? No, I don't take any partials ever. It's either full TP, stop loss, or break even. That's it. I don't close partials. I don't trail my stop loss, nothing like that. right? So we retrace into a premium. Now we're rejecting that. So now I would expect most would have hit their trading stop loss. Yeah, they would have just been following these little structures. This high right here, I know a lot of people would have put their stop loss just above this high, thinking, oh, we have this 1 minute inefficiency here. We shouldn't really break that because we have this high over here. No, because we still have this overall structure that has not retraced into a premium zone. Now we've retraced into a premium. So now if we push down further, breaking this low, we can then put our stop loss above this high. That's some protected high because that was the one that actually came into a premium zone, into a 50% retracement, and then pushed down to break this low. Only then, that's how you correctly trail your stop loss, by the way. You see words like this, right? The range is becoming a BPR. It's like, why are people complicating all this crap? It's very, very simple. Market structure, retracement, premium zone, 1 minute inefficiency, you take sell. That's it. None of this BPR and CISD and all these random terms and whatnot. It's not that difficult. It's not that complicated. This is why most traders fail, because they overcomplicate all this trading terms and whatnot. It's just basic market structure. Just look at this. Push down, break structure to the downside. We retrace up into a premium, which is more than a 50% retracement. We have our inefficiency, and then we should then continue pushing down. That's it. Nothing complicated. Very, very basic market structure. Most of you should know market structure, just higher highs, higher lows, lower highs. And we have our consolidation, which we know as when Asian range consolidates, we typically sweep the high and the low. Wherever there's consolidation, there is liquidity above and below. So we've caught the above liquidity. Now we're just taking ourselves down to the below liquidity. So yeah, I short NQ. Why? There is nothing telling you to short NQ. This 15 minutes closing so bullish. All of this is just consolidating and you want to take sells. Your stop loss is probably above these highs, above the Asian high as well, which we all know Asian highs and lows get swept. So you're in a NASDAQ short, you're scalping. Yeah, well, good luck with that. That's not going to really get you far if that's how you're trading. But yeah, it's just people try to scalp little moves like that. But come on, just understand how the market moves. It's very, very simple. Follow the trend, not tricky. And here we go. And Joan 40 is pushing now. You guys seeing this? This was technically the confirmation entry up here because we did break structures to the downside. We did retrace into a premium. There was a 1 minute inefficiency. You take your sell and you just target the lows. NQ analysis. There is no analysis because look at this crap. It's just consolidating. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only thing that I could think of is, it's back. It looks horrible. I don't like it. There's nothing really. I mean, there's this big 1 hour inefficiency down here, which NYSE might push down to then maybe continue up. But for now, I no clue. Gold just moving up. No confirmations, no actual entry. German 40 on the other hand, flipping beautiful. I've been waiting for this all morning. And there we go. Now we're pushing down. We should break these lows. Bro, you need to relax. Coming down again. It's like, yes, I know. It's just following market structure. It's very simple. And there we go. We are breaking lows again. This is the Z flow model. Very simple. I've explained it to everyone here. It's just how the Z flow model works. It's like an 80-something% win rate. So that's how I got over $1 million in payouts with prop firms. But yeah. Oh, I haven't even checked. How much am I up? Let's see. 17,000. That's a funded account, by the way. 300K funded account. Up 17K. I haven't closed it. Oh, it's up 18K now. I haven't closed the trade. So technically I could still lose all of this, but only on German 40. Yeah, that's the only trade I'm in right now, German 40. Yeah. This is my account history where my accounts were merged. So I had 3 100Ks, they got merged. And those trades that you see, they were just, I was just asked by the support staff to place those trades so that my account is in profit, so that they can merge my accounts or something. Otherwise, basically no trades taken on this account so far. Just like trading day or something. That's it. But yeah, so it's a 300K account. We're up 19K now. Just holding these German 40 cells. As in, do you only trade German 40? Oh, no. I don't only trade German 40. I also trade NASDAQ and gold. USD JPY very, very rarely, but mainly NASDAQ, German 40, and gold. Those are my 3 main pairs. You can see they're in blue. Honestly, USD JPY should be red. Zamco only trades yearly salaries. What's your view on Bitcoin? I don't trade crypto at all. I don't know. So don't ask me about Bitcoin analysis or anything like that. I do not dwell in crypto. I hold crypto. I don't trade crypto. So I don't know about, like, should we reverse from here or whatever. Honestly, I just buy and I just leave it. I bought, like, I don't know if you guys saw my 150K payout like a week or 2 ago. And so I basically invested that whole payout into a bunch of cryptos. And so this is my crypto Coinbase wallet right there. So I invested like 110, 111,000. So we're only up like 3.6K technically on all the cryptos that I bought. Even if I sell all of them, I'll make no profit because of all the spreads and commissions and crap. But I'm planning to just hold this for like years. So I've put like 100K into crypto right now, into a lot of coins. If you want to see all the cryptos that I've bought, I know a lot of you are going to say like, oh, bro, why would you buy that one? Bro, I don't care. I'm just diversifying into random crap. But yeah, you see all of these green cryptos, the green ones that are marked, those are all the ones that I hold. Some are in drawdown, some are in profit. Basically, you see this black line, that is where I bought that crypto. On all of these, I've placed a black line on where I bought it. So this one is down. Arbitrum is just nearly at break even. Link just underneath. Let's see. Illuvium, it went up in profit, we're back down. HBAR, yeah, this one I bought down there, and it's in profit. But yeah, so these 3, all of these green cryptos, these are the ones that I've put all the 100K in, and this one sec. Yeah, so these are all the cryptos that I'm currently invested in. Do you buy Jesus coin? No, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to buy meme coins. If I'm going to put 100K into cryptos, I'm not buying meme coins. That just doesn't make any sense. Sure, I can make a lot, but I would rather not risk that. Do you know most businesses don't make up to 20K annual? Is that so? I didn't know that. Man, I'm hearing HBAR is this science class. Yeah, I don't know. I just saw HBAR. I like the name and the price was good. I was like, yeah, let me just buy it. I'm seeing it somewhere. Are you still holding German during these retracements? Yes. I will keep holding as long as structure is being followed until my target is hit. We haven't even swept Asian lows, so I'm not going to close this trade no matter what. This can fly up and hit my break even, and I will hold it till break even. I won't like it, sure, but that's my strategy. But for now, we haven't swept Asian lows, so I'm still holding this. Gold going up. Okay. Where do you want to enter from? It's tiny movements. I don't think it's cool to move your stop loss to that current high. I won't personally do that because I know that we have this 3 minute above as well. that would be very risky for me. I mean, if it's coming up there, it'll probably hit my break even anyways before going down or whatever. But because of that 3 minute right there that's not been tapped into, I'm not going to make this. Sorry, I'm just going to leave this at break even. I'm not going to move my stop loss above any highs, because the worst thing that would happen is we move up, we sweep this high, hit my trailing stop loss, and then plummet back down. I ain't doing that. I would rather take a break even than actually hit trailing stop loss and then continue down further. Took partials though. Yeah, I don't take partials, but if you want to, that's up to you. How do you get this level of confidence in plays? Is it time, experience only? Yeah. Well, time and experience. Yeah, literally. I've just been doing it for so long. When you start seeing it work again and again, the same thing, you're going to just have that confidence behind it. Zamco, your favorite pair? German 40. But in October it was gold, and still kind of gold, but German 40 has been kind of whack in October. But right now it seems to be doing all right. I don't like this retracement. It's very weird. We haven't swept Asian lows, so it's a weird retracement. But I still feel like we should continue further down. Now I'm trying to see where this is retracing to and why it's retracing up like this. Let's see. I don't see anything here. Do you target a fixed risk reward or variable? Okay. Let's talk about session. I prefer to trade London session always. And do you target a fixed risk to reward? No, I don't have a fixed risk to reward. For example, look, I took this trade here and my stop loss was where it was meant to be, right? If I was targeting Asian low, that's a 1 to 4.3. But if my strategy, let's say I had a fixed risk to reward of 1 to 2 all the time, sure, my TP's been hit, great, I got a 1 to 2. But I could be missing out on this 1 to 4 if I had a fixed risk to reward. And that's why I don't have a fixed risk to reward. I take my profits where I'm meant to, where price should go. We have an Asian low that's not been swept. Price should go there because we were consolidating. We have liquidity below. We have a gap down here that has not been filled. Price is being pulled down. Why would I close at a 1 to 2 if that's a fixed risk to reward strategy when price is telling me it wants to come lower? So it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, if you want to hold till the Asian lows, that's 1 to 4.3. But I'm going to be holding for a 1 to 8 for this gap to be filled, hopefully. So I'll be holding that. And then in 2 weeks, you'll see a submission of like a 30K payout or something. Yeah, Asian low is basically just a liquidity point. So I would expect that to be swept. I currently trade a fixed 2 risk to reward and seeing good success. Do you think it's worth looking into liquidity-based targets instead? No, because if it's something that's working for you and you're seeing success, honestly, don't change it. Because once you get that strategy that starts working for you and you see consistency and profitability in there, honestly, do not change it. Because if something works, it works. And if it makes you money, it makes you money. You can refine it and you can test little things, sure, that might make you more money. But honestly, if it's something you're comfortable with and it's working for you, just bloody stick to it, because it's very hard to find something that works, that makes you consistent money in this market. So if you have found that and it's working for you, just flip and stick to it. What is your biggest loss till date in number? One of my funded accounts was up $73,000 and I blew all of it in one day. That was my biggest loss so far. It wasn't nice, but then 2 weeks later on the same account, I made 100K payouts, so it worked out. So I'm just sitting here waiting See, look, the guy that was taking a NASDAQ short over there, no clue why. We had Asian highs that was unswept. We were just consolidating. But again, you need to understand liquidity and order flow and market structure and all that crap. This is a bit annoying, but we'll see. Yeah, I remember that 70K loss, and here you are again doing good. That the power of trading, I suppose. That's the power of trading, I suppose. Bro, reason I like fixed risk to risk reward is mainly psychology, not the trade for too long. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, my strategy might not suit some people because it doesn't fit their psychology, right? And that's absolutely fine. Whatever works for your psychology is what you should do, because if it doesn't, then you're less likely to profit from it, and it's just not going to work. But if it works with your psychology, then that's great. Right. So, oh, I don't like this movement here. It's quite annoying. Yes, this is a funded account that I've taken this trade on. Let's see, what's the 15-minute doing? Okay. 5. Okay, this 5-minute candle has no bottom wick. I think everyone should have their own strategy. Yeah. Now I'm looking at the 15-minute. We made a big bottom wick, then we flipped bullish. Now we're closing bullish, but we haven't swept Asian lows, so I'm still going to keep holding this. Until we sweep Asian lows, I have no reason to close this. We might hit break even, and again, it is what it is, right? I've accepted that's what's going to happen. Change of character is happening, I think. Maybe it is. We still have this 3-minute inefficiency up here that has not been filled, which might pull price even higher. It's not annoying where it's accumulating shorts. Overthinking. I think that high could be taken before it move lower, hence your break even. No reason to panic. I should be panicking. I'm not liking this. If this hits break even, that will be annoying. Because that would just mean that price is kind of just consolidating. How much did it go up by? 20K. Okay. Well, if it hits break even, then it hits break even. Yes, it's set to break even. We'll see what happens. This is weird price action. That's why I haven't been trading German 40 recently. Like, it's been a while since I've traded it. This is like my first day after like a few weeks that I've been trading German 40. Because I haven't been liking the price action, but I thought, let me just take it regardless. I was trading gold this week. No, sorry, for the past month. But today I kind of missed a trade. Right, we are pushing up. Okay, we have just tapped the 3-minute inefficiency. Now, if this doesn't hold, then obviously this will hit break even. but we are tapping this 3-minute here. Let's see if that holds. I'm hoping it does, but I don't really think it will, you know. I feel like we're just going to hit break even. Because this is a very weird retracement. Just randomly started pushing up. Like, yes, we had this tiny little 3-minute order block, but again, Asian lows were right there, and we have a huge gap below. So I would expect this to drop. So that's weird. Very weird. Let's see if we can actually reject this 3-minute up here. Come on, man. Just go down. Okay. We have just tapped into this 1-minute inefficiency here. So we need that to fail for us to think we're going to go down. Right now, we could easily reject this 1-minute inefficiency to then continue even higher, potentially. Fun days. Was up 20K. Might just get break even. But then there's always another trade. There's always another day. Unless I die, but yeah. The trading day still goes on. Right. Can we please push down? Yeah, I'm not confident in this anymore. It shouldn't really retrace up like this. Right, this is very weird price action. It shouldn't be moving like this if it wants to go down. That hourly candle made a huge bottom wick and it's flipped bullish. Yeah, I don't like this. That's annoying. Very weird price action. Come on, can we break this wick low over here? That would be nice. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Oh well. It was worth a try. I think maybe some of you profited from it. This is not good. Why are you worried, bro? Why does it matter if it hits stop loss or whatever? It is what it is. It's always another trade. Yeah, if we start pushing up higher than this high and we start breaking those, then maybe you can look for buys from, yeah, you're right, like this 5 minute right here. Like if we do push up higher, maybe we could take buys from there, but I wouldn't want to do that because Asian lows haven't been swept and this gap hasn't been filled, right? We have all of these lows that have just been tapping in this area. I'd expect that to be swept, so I wouldn't want buys. Yeah, price action isn't the best. So you guys just saw that I was up 20K on this funded account. I could have closed it and could have been ready for payout, but it is what it is. Oh, we are pushing down. Can this 3 minute hold? We'll see. Can this 3 minute hold? This is what my concern was, that if we're coming up higher, since the beginning, I was worried about this 3 minute for price to come up here. If we can reject this and continue on, that would be amazing. But yeah, so it was just this 3 minute that was the only issue for price. As it was going down, I was just worried that we might come up here. Now, I don't know if this 3 minutes going to hold, but we'll see. We shall see. I don't control the markets. I wish I could, but I don't. I wouldn't recommend people to enter sales here because this 3 minute is very high up and it's very risky. I don't like it. I'm hoping it holds, but I don't think it will. It might, but I'm not counting on it. Adding more? No, I don't add to my positions. I already use like the maximum lot size I'm allowed to, so technically even if I wanted to, I can't. But no, I wouldn't add to my position. I only want one trade, one position, one entry. I don't like multiple entries or anything like that. I think it's going to consolidate for a while. Why? Why do you think it's going to consolidate for a while? What is that based off? Come on, German. Your psychology is so strong from 18K running to still break even, but no emotion. That's an experienced trader. Yeah, I mean, you get used to it. Like, obviously, if it was my first ever payout and I was up 20k and I didn't close, I would be crying my eyes out maybe, or panicking or whatever. But because you just, like, you get used to it, right? You just get so many payouts that, like, 20k, it doesn't feel like you're up much. Because, like, after the 80%, and then when you convert it to pounds, it's like £12,000 or something. But that doesn't seem like a crazy amount to me due to, like, the amount of payouts that I've had. It is what it is, right? I understand it's a lot of money, absolutely. I'm not denying that, but it doesn't feel like a lot anymore. Can we please just break this low? Hair routine breakdown. Bro, I don't do anything. My hair is really fuzzy or frizzy right now because I brushed my hair, I went to the gym, and I've come back and I've just untied my hair. So it's just very frizzy right now. All I do is I just put oil in my hair after I shower. I only use like shampoo and conditioner like once or twice a week. Otherwise, I just shower with water and wash my hair with water every day and put oil in my hair. Amla oil, that's the one that I put in. Right, this is being stupid. It doesn't want to come down. Bit annoying. Quick question. If price comes down to your previous level where you got that 20k, would you close or wait till TP? I'd wait till TP. I will wait till TP. Exit, bro. No. Why would I do that? If it hits break even, I don't care. Currently, the trade is only up like, what, 1.5k? Why would I close it now? What if I close it now and it drops? Then what? Then what? Are you going to pay me the 30k that I would have got? No, you're not. The strategy is Asian lows or the gap to be filled, but Asian lows minimum. We haven't swept that, so I'm expecting price to go down to that eventually. Whether it's going to be from here or whether it sweeps up higher and then we push down to sweep Asian low, I'm expecting this Asian low to be swept no matter what. So I will hold until we sweep that Asian low. Okay, new hourly candle just opened up. Previous closed very, like, it created a big bottom wick, flipped bullish and closed bullish, which I don't like. Very, very weird. And 30-minute close bullish engulfing, 15-minute close bullish. Not good. Not good at all. We have this 5-minute inefficiency with, even if price breaks that low, it might just be coming down to this 5-minute inefficiency to then continue up higher. Or it might fail. I don't know. Because we are in between inefficiencies. We are tapping this 3-minute, rejecting that. And we have this 5-minute over here. So I don't know if we're going to reject this and continue down, or we're going to reject this 5-minute and continue up. I don't know. But I will hold my trade regardless. But I'm going to mark the place where the guy said exit, bro. That's where he said for me to exit this trade, right? So let's mark that out. He might be right. We might just continue up and hit like break even or stop loss, because I might move my stop a bit just because I don't want spreads to take me out. That was very close. But yeah, I might not close and it might hit break even and he'll say, oh, see, bro, what we did, you should have closed in profit or whatever. Yeah, fair enough. On this one, sure. But what if we didn't do that and we continued straight down? I would have closed for no reason. Anyways. Okay. We create equal lows. We have equal lows down here that should pull price down to at least sweep this low right there. So I'm just going to set an alert because I like to. Okay, there we go. It's pulling price down. We should minimum sweep these lows. But I don't know now if we are going to reject this 5 minute and continue up. I don't know. Or if this 3 minute is actually going to hold and we're actually going to continue down. I don't know which one's going to happen. But that's why I'm not going to close this trade, because there's still a possibility of it going back down. Okay, we also have this 1 minute down here, which should pull price down. So minimum, well, no, maximum, we should expect a retracement down to is here, but we could just reject right here because we are in a 5 minute inefficiency. You can see this 5 minute right here. So we might reject that and continue up, but realistically, we have a 1 minute down here as well. So if this does really want to move up, I would prefer to see it come down to this 1 minute here to then move up higher. But then also we are rejecting this 3 minute inefficiency, so maybe we will just continue down. So this is where it's a tricky scenario. We are in between inefficiencies. You know, we could either reject this 3 minute and go down, or this 1 minute or 5 minute and continue up. Whenever we're in between these inefficiencies, I don't actually know what to do. I'll be honest, because it's conflicting. Overall, we did break structure to the downside right here, and we have Asian lows. So in terms of liquidity, there's liquidity below, right? There's reasoning for price to come down. But again, we are getting conflicting information based off the candles. Oops. Okay, we're pushing right back up after tapping that 5 minute inefficiency. That is not good. What I might do is, just so spreads don't take me out or something, instead of keeping my stop loss, instead of just break even, and instead of my stop loss going originally where it was, I might just move it just above the high that was created. Yeah. Because if it wants to play around this area and then maybe go down, I just don't want to get taken out. Nah, bro, close this trade. It's not good. Just leave the break even. Yeah, I would also be annoyed if we hit break even and continue down. I'd rather just take a loss. Overall, I would always rather just take a loss than hit break even. I don't like break evens. I would rather take losses. Good zone going down again. Bro, you need to relax. Go, like, German's melting. Oh, we're going down now. Oh, we're pushing up now. Like, bro, relax. Just relax. Don't need to commentate every single candle's movement. If we go up and hit break even, oh, I've moved my stop loss up here now. So if we hit that, then oh well. It is what it is. Just relax and let the trade do its thing. So if I put my TP at that gap, that is 40k. Damn. That would be cool. That would be cool. Okay. I've set an alert just at the flip. I've set an alert at this low over here. So if we break that, I'll get a spike of dopamine. Like, oh, we're pushing down. Like, you know, there'll be a spike of dopamine when I hear that sound. If you're eligible for a payout on funding pips bi-weekly, can you only request a payout on the day it is giving for your next payout, or can you request from that day on? So any day after that? No, it's only on the days that it says, every 2 weeks. If you miss your payout date on the bi-weekly, then I think on the coming Tuesday you can submit a payout. If that current high gets broken, it will come for that break even. I hope it doesn't. I swear to God. Bro, relax. It's not that deep. If it hits break even, it is what it is. Question, Zamco. For an intermediate trader, I trade 2 pairs, which produces 2 setups daily, and I get 2 accounts. Do you think I should trade both pairs on both accounts? 1 each, please? I don't think so. I think you should trade. You have 2 pairs, but if you get 2 setups, I think pick 1 out of them. Don't trade both, because when you're in 2 trades, it's a different psychology, right? That's personally for me. You might be fine with it. That's on you. You know, if you feel like you can do that, then great, but I can't. When I'm in 2 different trades, it's 2 different psychologies, and I can't think how I should. So it kind of messes you up. I like to just have 1 trade running on 1 pair. Even if I see a setup on something else, I don't really take it, because I don't want to go back and forth between the 2. Oh, this one's going up, but this one's going down. It just messes with my mind, you know? I'd rather just focus on 1. Zamco, who is your mentor? No one. I've never had a mentor. Probably that's the reason why it took me so long to get here, but yeah, I've never had a mentor. How many pairs I should trade? 2 or 3? Even 1? It just depends, innit? If you understand 1 very, very well and that's what works for you, then do that. If you understand 3 very well and that works for you, then do 3. It just depends on you. Will you stream daily on GuardianTV? Hell no. I've got things to do, buddy. I appreciate that they invited me, so I'm here. But I'm not going to stream daily. I don't even do that for my paid community. That's a lot of work to just sit here at a desk for 2 hours in the morning every day. The whole point is to leave my job, not to create another one. Right, we're pushing up again. Not good at all. 5 minute. It's just weird, isn't it? Like, look, 5 minute close bearish. The next one, like, what's going on? What's going on? So I'm not liking this price action. We are just kind of very, very slow and just consolidating. Going up again. Well, we're consolidating, sure. Come on, can this 5 minute flip bearish, break its own low and break the previous wick low? That would be good. Come on. Look at gold. It's consolidated. Are you seeing these candles? You look at this, right? You're telling me you look at this and you're saying, look at gold, look at gold. Like, People keep telling me to look at gold. What am I looking at? Look at this. What are you trading? The whole idea is to catch clean moves, right? Like, look at German. It was big, nice move down, and now it's retraced. Now it's consolidating, so it's a bit tricky. But ideally, look, it was just like nice, clean down. It wasn't little tiny candles like this. Gold analysis. Ideally, I would like for gold to come down to this 15-minute inefficiency, get some sort of reversal confirmation. I would not enter based off just price tapping it. I would want to see some sort of 1-minute market structure shift to the upside after tapping this area and then continue up higher. But the only issue with this trade, and what's annoying me, is that we also have this hourly inefficiency down here, which price could also come down to. So yeah, there's that. But I would want, realistically, I see gold doing this. Can this 15-minute close bearish? And then the next one wicks up tiny bit and then continues down further, breaking that wick low. Then we might be good for sales. If this 15-minute can close bearish, that would be amazing. That would be very, very good. What's your favorite time frame to enter? The 1 minute and the 3 minute. These are my favorite time frames to enter on, to look for entries. What's your Asian range called? It's basically, look, Asian range Nico 948. And these are my time settings based off the London time zone, which is UTC London. So these are the settings I use on the Asian range Nico 948, and that marks out the Asian range correctly based off my time zone and these times that I put here. So yeah, where are you from? Why does that matter? Why does that matter? Your questions should be trying to learn information that can help your trading. You knowing where I'm from does not benefit that. What benefit is it for you to know where I'm from? Do you market execute or set limits when you have levels? I do both. It just depends. If there's a clean area where we had a market structure shift, I would just leave a limit and then let prices tap it and go. But if like it's moving quick and I don't have time to set a limit, then I will just place a trade manually. Okay, 15-minute closed bearish. That's a good sign. Now, I would expect this low to be broken. Now, I don't know if it's going to break this wick and then flip back bullish. I don't know. I'm hoping for it to break. Yep, should be breaking this low soon. There we go. Oh, close. Very close. Ah, flip you. What are you doing? Zamco, after too much loss, why did you decide to become a full-time trader? I mean, when did you get the institution that you'll be profitable in this field? After I had 50K in my bank account after my payouts, I thought, maybe I should leave my job now and full-time trade. It's enough to support me if things don't go well. And I had a few months of just consistent payouts and I understood the game. It's all just a game. And when you understand it and you know how to rig it in your favor, it's actually very easy. You can just keep printing unlimited money. That is literally what it is after you understand how. It's on support. It's an equal low. Was so close to breaking this low, but it didn't do that. But it's created an equal low. But it is also just consolidating. So I don't know. I would like for it to sweep this low. That would be good. Because 15-minute almost, so 15-minute made a top wick. It pushed bearish, almost broke the previous 15-minute low, then flipped back bullish. That's not a good sign. But now if this 15-minute flips back bearish and breaks its own low, then we can maybe expect it to continue down. But for now, it doesn't seem like that, and it is just consolidating right now. Ugh, why are you doing this? What's annoying is it was just so close to sweeping Asian low. It just had to move down like that much. It was so close. Only because then if it had swept Asian low and then started breaking structure to the upside, then I would have thought, you know what, I should get out. But because we didn't sweep it, I couldn't really do that yet. I don't like the price indecisiveness. Yeah, it's annoying, but it happens. See, a lot of trading is just, most of trading is just pressing the buy or sell button, and the rest is just sitting, just waiting. Like, there isn't much I can do. Just sit and wait for the inevitable to happen. How are you, sir? I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you? How are you doing? It's 9 a.m. in London. After the stream, I'm probably going to have a shower and pray and have a pizza and just chill. Oh, come on, man. What are we doing? Just some annoying consolidation, man. The reason I'm mad, it didn't sweep Asian lows. It created equal lows below. Then why retrace that deep? Man, trading is not for the weak. It definitely is not. Stream till TP. What if it hits stop loss and doesn't hit TP? Do I then close the stream? What is your stance on gold? I've already been through that. This week, I'm going to, inshallah, I plan to pattern up my diet. I lost like 9 kg in a month, or 10 kg, no, 9 kg in a month. And now I feel like I've put on some weight. I haven't checked, but I feel like I can see it and feel it. So I'm going to go back to eating once a day. I'm going to try to do that. And then eat like whole foods. Cut out the carbs and sugar. Oh, carbs is fine if you have it in moderation, but like, I'm sitting around eating like crisps and rice and crap like for no reason. And even if I am having rice, I have so much rice, which isn't what you're meant to do. Pizza might be really delicious, hence this is taking time. It's time to melt. Maybe. Bro, now it's going to go down for real this time. I'm still holding. That's what consolidation does to you. When you're seeing it print live, you're in the state where you're feeling this time is going to go down. This time is going to break the low. But a lot of people would have thought that ages ago, but it just didn't. So that's why when you're back testing, looking at consolidation, you're like, oh yeah, there's consolidation there. Yeah, but you wouldn't have known that. when you're in the consolidation, because you always think, now it's going to break out, but then it doesn't. So that's why I'm actually kind of against back testing, because when you see your psychology is not the same. When you see consolidation on the chart, when you're back testing, you just see it as, oh yeah, it's consolidation, I wouldn't trade that. But you don't know it's going to be consolidation when you're in the trade. When we're in this, we're thinking, oh, it's breaking down now, I should go down, but it goes right back up. Or this time it should go down. It's like, you don't know that. So that's another thing. So when people ask me, do you recommend I back test so and so, I always pretty much say forward test. Yeah, forward testing is honestly the best thing. Now, if you're forward testing just on TradingView, I don't think that's that great either, because the psychology of when you're in the trade is very different when you actually have money at risk. It's very, very different to just place a trade on TradingView on demo compared to actually buying a challenge with a prop firm and placing a trade on that account. When your actual money is at risk, the psychology is completely different. So even when you're forward testing, I would recommend go for like even the cheapest account that you can find that you can afford to lose, and forward test a strategy on that rather than just on TradingView. Can you check out NASDAQ? Okay. It's not giving me anything. It's moving up, but look at how it's moving up, trickling up, and then randomly moves up, then trickle. Like it's not clear. It's not like, oh, got a notification, German. Okay. There's that dopamine spike after I hear that sound. We are pushing down now. We are pushing down, but don't get too excited because we could easily launch right back up. But yeah, 15 minutes flip back bearish, breaking its own low and breaking the previous candle low. Is this the one? Is this finally it? Are we finally pushing down? If gold goes, not gold, if German 40 goes right back down, breaks these lows and just starts melting, right? I want to look for that guy in the comments that said exit, bro, because I marked it out. That black line, this black line here is exactly where he said to exit the trade. He told me to close up here. Only if price goes down, then I want to look for him. Otherwise, then obviously he's going to be like, oh, I told you to close and you see you hit break even. But if we do continue down, I didn't mark out the exact point that guy said to close the trade. Don't know why I'm tired. I mean, I did wake up at 3 a.m. and I've been awake since. And now it's 9. Oh, crap. I've been up for 6 hours. I didn't realize I've been up since 3. That's 6 hours I've been awake already. Yeah, I've been to the gym already as well. And then I got another stream in the afternoon with GuardianTV. Nah, this is trading, boys. The payouts made possible. Glad I could be here. Well, it seems to be going right back up after sweeping these lows. That's why you don't get too excited straight away. Now my next alert is at this low. If we break that, then I would expect price to come down to here at least. You're tired because of the gym. No, I'm not. Definitely not because of the gym. I just don't sleep much. And my nutrition is horrible. I'm honestly disappointed with myself in what I'm allowing to do to myself. Everyone is in the position that they are because of the choices they made, given the options they had. Just understand that. So if I'm tired and I know my diet's been bad and I know I've gained weight, I've got no one else to blame but myself. I made the decision to eat that pizza. I ordered 2 pizzas for myself last night. One 12-inch and one like a kid's 7-inch or whatever. So no one forced me to do that. That was my own choice. And I feel tired today. Not surprised, because my diet is crap. My sleep is horrible. I'm not sleeping early. I'm waking up early. So I'm sleeping late, waking up early, eating like crap. Not surprised that I feel tired and I feel like crap. I never ate the whole pizza. I still have like half, because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to force this. This is too much. I was somewhat responsible. Okay, there we go. Broke the low again. So spam black coffees. No. I don't want any caffeine. I don't take any caffeine. I don't drink coffee. I don't use caffeine at all. Something like everyone makes a decision and then what? Couldn't write the rest down. Everyone, bro, just rewind the stream and you can hear it again. I don't know what I said. Man, just fix your eating, sleep can be just fit. What? Man, just fix your eating, sleep can be adjustable. Yes. What about kebab? Depends which one. I don't like Greek kebabs because they're kind of flavorless. But if we're talking about like Sikh kebabs and German kebabs, like doner, flipping love it. What you do for relax your mind after bad day? I run around. Honestly, I do tend to take like deep breaths, where it's kind of just telling myself like, you got that out your system. Because usually my bad trading days are because I was stupid, not really because the market was bad. That's another thing. Pretty much most of the losses that I take is because I missed something or I did something wrong. I didn't follow my strategy how I should have. There was always something I didn't see or I missed. So if I take a loss, I'm annoyed at myself rather than the market. The market can do whatever the flip it wants. That's irrelevant. It's the choices that I made that caused me to lose. Because if I miss something, that's on me. Bruv. This is just some jarring consolidation. Now we create equal lows down here. Create equal lows there. Bro. Just come down. What are you doing? 30-minute just opened up. Okay. So previous 30-minute closed bearish. 15-minute closed doji. Try some rice and salmon with veggies and then eat fruits after. You're good. Yeah. I'm not really a fan of salmon that much. I used to like it. I will still eat it, but it just gets quite jarring just eating salmon for some reason. I don't know why, but it's all right. But I'm not a fan of it anymore. I like smoked salmon. That's good. Just like taking it out of the packaging, not grilling it or anything because it's smoked already, and just eating it like that. I do like that. Do you like Indian food? Yes. Do you understand Hindi? Yes. Yes, I do. Zamco, can we expect 100M challenge on live account in coming years? If I'm making like 100 million, you won't see me on social media. I am disappearing. No one would need to know about what I'm doing at that point. आप कैसे हो ज़ामको? मैं ठीक हूँ. आप बताओ आप कैसे हो? गुड गुड गुड. ये बहुत अच्छी बात है. चलो अब देखते हैं अगर ये जर्मन 14 गिरता है या नहीं. मैं भी ठीक. Where are you from in Pakistan? Why do you think I'm from Pakistan? Is the first question. Damn, you're disappearing. That's an honest truth you dropped. Yeah, I mean, no, at that point, I don't really. If I'm making that much money, I'm not gonna bother with social media in terms of like trying to make a brand for myself, make a name and whatever. I'm disappearing. No one needs to know what I'm doing, and I don't need anything at that point. Nothing. Zamco, sir, give us prop firm cheat code. Or the cheat code is the strategy that I explained today. The trade that I'm in is a cheat code. If you actually reflect on what I've done today and you try to implement that, you have the cheat code. Oops. Bro, this is just mind-numbing price action. What a flip. How you know that much Hindi? I watch. I observe. I listen. Bro, tum to बढ़िया निकलेगा guru. Thank you. I think maximum people watching is from India and Pakistan. Please, talking in Urdu. Your Urdu is so good. Is it? How much risk should take in prop firm? It depends. What are you comfortable with? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to pass quickly? Are you on your funded account? Are you on the challenge stage? Everyone knows what I do. In challenge stage, I full port to whatever I'm allowed to. If I'm restricted to 1%, then I have to do that. So I do 1%. But when it comes to funded, I typically risk like 1% or just under per trade. Sir, your view on NASDAQ? There is no view. Bro, you're superb. Keep grinding, bro, and don't get disappeared. Keep motivating us, bro. No, I'm going to disappear. Yes, from India. Bro, my prop firm account got breached last Friday. Well done. Well done. It's just moving in between the range. Yep. It's just really not doing anything. It's a Monday as well. Yeah, it's just not really doing anything. Now this candle has no bottom wick and it's moving up. So that's fun. We have equal lows down here as well. So no bottom wick here, no bottom wick here, no bottom wick, equal lows. Why? It is just consolidating. I'm sorry for this boring stream, by the way. Like, I don't control the market. If we are just consolidating on all the pairs that I trade, then that's, I don't control that. There isn't much I can do. There's not much action happening. Wait, you literally take one trade per day, boss, based on the 1% rule? No, I'm just restricted to 1% per trade. That doesn't mean I take one trade a day. I just risk 1% per trade that I take. I'm from India too. Who isn't? It's like 2 billion people. Are you interested in opening a new prop firm from name Zamco Prop Firm? Maybe, I don't know. But I would have to do something completely different. Traditional prop firms, just if I'm starting out, it just won't work. I would get annihilated. No, boring. We enjoyed this stream. You're not a boring person. The market is boring. I'm glad you guys think that. But I don't think that's the truth. The only reason you're not finding this stream boring is because of what I've accomplished and who I am. If I hadn't have accomplished what I have right now and you never knew that, you would be finding this stream very boring. You'd think, oh, what's this guy talking about? He's not doing anything. So, no, I am boring. Don't lie to yourself. But maybe you are finding value in what I'm saying. So I guess that's another thing. What do you think about Top Step? Very good prop firm. Is full porting to pass better? Well, that's what I do. I don't know if it's better. Depends on your strategy. It might not be better for you, but it's definitely better for me. Yeah, I'm not liking this price action. We pushed down, taking the lows of this consolidation, and then now we've started moving up. So I don't really like that. And my confidence in this trade is almost zero. Like, I really don't think it's going to go down. How do you coming to my funded futures Zamco? That'll be a big W. Yeah, I'm streaming with them, I think, on Thursday. You're reacting to the market. I'm not bored. Zamco meaning it was just a mix of my friends' names and my name, and then co just means cooperative. Now, which future prop firm you're using right now? I'm using funding ticks, funded next futures, my funded futures, and Top Step and Take Profit Trader. Those are the futures prop firms I currently use. Zamco is very interactive. Oh, huh. Too much learning, no boring live. I'm glad you think that. Very informative. Full port, damn. Buy, sell, write, and sit tight. How's it true? Yep. Personal, I won't find the stream boring. I was in the stream last night on Telegram. This guy was having network issues. There's nothing boring than that. Top Step good? Question mark. Yes, they are very good. They've been around for longer than FTMO. They're a very old firm. They're still around, so that should show you they have stood the test of time. I wonder how rich the CEO of the owner of Top Step is. I wonder how rich he is. Because that firm's been running for ages. He must be making good money. Sincerely, I'm not discouraging you. This market wants to go up, but still to your break even. We'll see. We'll see. Trust me, a lot of unexpected things also happen in the market. Things where you're just surprised, like, oh, damn, it didn't go for my break even and actually continued when it shouldn't have. You do get surprised sometimes. So we can hope that this is one of those occasions. Which is good, CFD or futures? It depends on what you want. For me personally, I can make more money on futures than CFD because there's just multiple accounts, and like you don't have to make much on futures because again it's multiplied, and I hit more TPs on futures, especially the ones with consistency, because I'm forced to take profit, and that actually helps me to take profit and have a good win rate. But like, for example, in this trade, I would have already hit TP, I would have been done. But on CFD, I'm holding because there is no consistency. So I just hold. And so I'm where I'm meant to. But in futures, I kind of close out much earlier because of consistency rules. $20K is a big number for me, brother. I never said it wasn't a big number. Bhai maine baad mein liya hai. What did you get later? Are futures halal? I don't think you should be asking me that question. I'm not qualified to answer that. Futures you can scale in, yeah. One interesting thing is how price is respecting that level you marked out. Yeah, it's a valid level. There's a reason why price comes to inefficiencies. So when you, like, you know, they are going to have an impact. You know, a lot of you guys don't even know what a fair value gap is or an inefficiency is. Like, you see it on the chart in terms of physically what it looks like, but you don't actually know what it signifies. Why is it even created? A lot of you don't even know that. It's interesting because if you use, there's some indicator, I've been trying to look for it, but it's like an indicator that tells you within the candle, the contracts, like the buys and the sell orders that were there. You can physically see the number of orders and contracts within every candle with the footprint chart or whatever. And when you look at fair value gaps or inefficiencies and you look at the footprint chart, those fair value gaps are literally areas where, let's say in this scenario, we only had sell orders being filled, but there were no buy orders. So that is inefficient price action. And that is why I call them inefficiencies. And that's why they are created. And that's why price comes back to those areas to make that price efficient and to fill those orders that were unfilled. So yeah, that's what fair value gaps actually are, because a lot of people don't know that. And that's why I have more confidence in trades that I take, because I understand the reasoning behind what the orders are or whatever. This is just flipping disabled now. Are prop firms a scam? Yeah, they're an absolute scam. Prop firms are complete scams. They pay out millions to people for no reason. Absolute scam. Consistency rule is good or bad for a trader. It depends on you. It depends on your strategy. It just depends. Honestly, there are a lot of fair value gaps in that range, but others are violated, but only the one you marked is respected, and that is cool to me. Yeah, it's respecting it. Not anymore. Bro, can't we just go down? Yep. And there we go. I'm not break even, by the way. I moved my stop loss above the high, which is probably going to hit. Yep, here we go. Here we go for the stop loss. And spreads are going to tap me out. Yep, hit my stop loss. Go on. There we go. Wow. Wow. My stop loss was 3K, but instead I lost 4.3K. That's nuts. What the flip? That's fun, isn't it? I lost an extra 0.5% because of slippage. It tapped the 4-hour inefficiency. Ah, interesting. Yeah, it did. I didn't see that. Yeah, slippage. That's the problem on CFD firms, slippage. Yeah, it is. You didn't take break even? Oh, God. Yeah, no, I didn't. But, oh well. So I'm down like 1.5% because of slippage. Initially, it was a 1% risk, but lost another 0.5. Do we have any slippage in futures? Sometimes, but very rare. Buy another account, bro. Why would I buy another account if my funded account is only down 1.5%? What prop firm are you using? You don't need to know that. Gold might drop from here, you know. Gold could drop from here. Gold might drop from here. Very risky. Oh well. Well, that's that done. It happens. It's fine. I don't like the fact that I was slipped that much. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, slippage is kind of jarring still. Wow. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay. Today down for okay, it's 15. For this German saying, wow, it just launched right through. Okay. Fair enough. Like I said, we had this 5-minute over here. The only reason I was hesitant on that was because we had the Asian lows that were not swept. I feel like eventually we will sweep these Asian lows. But for now, I guess we didn't. Oh well. But eventually, though, I feel like these Asian lows will be swept and this gap will be filled. So I'm still bearish on German 40, just don't know from where. Break even taken at least. No, it wasn't break even. I lost 1.5%. So I lost $4,500 on that trade. From being up 20K to losing 4,500. Even though the stop loss was set at 3,000, but it got slipped. So that's fun. I think gold sales could be good. There's literally like no confirmation, but I feel like we should come down to here at least this 5-minute minimum. I think gold sales is good. So I just randomly just entered gold sells. Very risky, very stupid trade. It's probably going to hit stop loss, but I don't know. I'm quite bored. I lost my account. Okay, buy another. Please talk to the My Funded Future firm and get a discount code for us if that's possible. I'll try. Right. Well, I think that's all I have for this stream. I appreciate everyone joining. It was a good trade. Came very close to TP, but just didn't work. But oh well. It happens. So yeah, the next look for German 40, I don't know. I'm still expecting bearish moves, but I don't know from where. Initially, where I took my trade, that is where I expected it to, but just didn't happen. And it is what it is. From 5% profit to minus 1.5% is totally devastating. Well, it's not. And that's why a lot of people fail, because they get so attached to all these numbers. Like, oh, I was up 5%, now I'm down this much. It's irrelevant. I just took my trade. It didn't work. Next. I'm just looking at the next trade after that. If you're affiliated with Apex, tell them to allow Pakistanis. Hell no. Pakistanis shouldn't be allowed to trade. There's a reason why they are banned, by the way. Like, everywhere. There is a big reason for that. All these numbers, going to reach them. Don't stick to one trade. I don't know what that means. Right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. I'm going to end the stream now, but I appreciate everyone that was here. So yeah, hope you learned something, and I am now signing off. Goodbye.